Hello everyone. Right now I'm going to talk about drop shipping, which I know is a little off of Shopify, but it's something that Shopify offers. And well, no, Shopify doesn't offer this. It's the apps within Shopify that offer this. In case you don't know what drop shipping is, hopefully I can explain this as easy as possible, which it's pretty simple once you grasp the concept. So we have a store, Mud Thumpin', okay? Um, you wanted to sell Mud Thumpin'. Say you had, Mud Thumpin' it covers the people who go mudding, the outdoorsmen, who like to ride. Okay, well, say you have uh, a bike shop, okay, who sells side by sides and four wheelers, but you want to add apparel to your online store. Well, if you don't want to deal with apparel and you don't want to deal with having inventory, you don't want to deal with shipping, none of that, you would contact MudThump and become a drop shipper. So, number one, you are the store. You are who is going to be selling this product. You're selling MudThump and you're selling side by side, you're selling ATVs, you're selling tires, rims, all that for all these off-road guys, and you want to add apparel to your store. So you contact Mud Thumpin'. You market this product to your customers. You can see number one, okay? So Jim Bob over here is going to come to your store and go shopping, and they see that you have a Mud Thumpin' store, or they see that you offer Mud Thumpin' apparel. They order this product. Here's number two. They order Mud Thumpin' apparel from you at what? So jump over to number three for, let's say $20, which I think we have it for 22. Yeah, but just to make numbers easy, they order the product from you for $20. You turn around and buy it from us at your discounted price. So say you order it for you got I don't know percentages offhand, but say you ordered it for $15. You order it from us, but you put their shipping address and it gets shipped straight to them. So you merely just made $5 on someone coming to your store, getting, you're making your store aware to them, but they ordered Mud Thumpin' product from you. You made $5 for you to simply click a few buttons and type in a few addresses. That's it. So hopefully you grasp that concept. I know it seems, if you already know what dropshipping is, this is a very basic course about dropshipping. But if you don't know, hopefully I'm explaining it as well as possible. So Jim Bob orders a Mud Thumpin' shirt from you for $20. You turn around and order it from us with their shipping information for $15, and you made $5. We ship the product, we have the inventory, it gets shipped to Jim Bob, you made your money. Simple as that. Okay, now here I am in, like I said, there's apps that Shopify offers, and they're a lot of private companies. I mean, you can see a couple here. MailChimp, I'm sure is one that you've heard of. But the one I'm going to be talking about is this guy right here, Wholesale Pricing. The company is Supple. So it's not Shopify, it's Supple Company who offers wholesale pricing. Before I open this up, there are several different ways to drop ship. We started off before we knew how popular it was going to be, where, say you have a bike shop and you wanted to drop ship Mud Thumpin'. Well, you would actually have to physically contact us with your order, with the customer's information, and we would charge you your $15 like that. Well, I see it as there's like three different levels. There's that way where you can start off, and people do that. It's totally okay to do that. There's nothing embarrassing about it. Like, oh, we don't have this big system that does it. That's perfectly fine because you got to start somewhere. Okay, then there's the second level, which is what we do, which is this app that I'm going to show you. What it does, we offered our dropshippers a 25% 25% profit. Okay, so what this does is you would become you would set up your account on MudThump, and you know how if you're shopping around and they say, do you want to create an account with this store so that it remembers your information? That's basically what they're doing. They would contact me and say, hey, I want to become a drop shipper. I go into our back end of the store. I find this customer, which this handy, over to the left, which I'll show you in some of my other classes. I would find this customer and I would add the tag. Well, you can see right here, customer tag, dropship25. Okay, so when they log in, they would log in and it would show all the products at their cost. So Jim Bob, or no, not Jim Bob, sorry, Jim Bob was our customer. Our bike shop logs in, and when they log in, they see that the shirts are discounted at 25% off. So they would order at their cost from that point. We get the order and we ship it out. Simple as that. Now, there's this worked out very well for us. It's a very cheap app. I honestly couldn't tell you how much it is. Because we stopped using it. Let's see. Let's just, okay, right here. $24 a month. If you have, I don't know how many, drop shippers, but it really pays for itself to help things get a little more automated than them having to contact you getting their credit card information, all that. Now, when we had stores, completely different ball game. Their percentage was a little bit higher because they're buying a lot more in bulk. This is mainly for people who, like the bike shop, who want to offer apparel on their website, not actually in their store. If they're having people come in once a day, twice, every other day, whatever, who want to order a shirt, that's fine. They log in, they order their shirt, and it gets shipped to them, to their customer. Now, if he wanted apparel in their physical store, that's when we bump up their profit margin to 40%. They order in bulk, and then it gets shipped to them, and they deal with however they want to distribute it, whether it be shipping it to a customer. You're in there selling a $20,000 machine. Sometimes they'll give them a shirt for free. But that right there is an advertising cost. Anyways, so this is the way we did it. It was so much easier than having, getting on the phone daily. And some of our people, they're in different time zones. So we're not taking calls at midnight. And then they'd have to leave a message, and then it was just playing phone tag. And then a lot of people weren't comfortable with putting in their credit card information through email. So it became hairy there. So then we found this app, and it was a complete lifesaver. This would be, I'd say, when I said there's like 3 different levels of drop shipping, the first one being that they contact you. This one being the second level where, which is the most common, where they log in, they see what their cost is, they ordered at that cost, and they keep the profit of however much they're selling the item for. Speaking of however much they sell the item for, there's a thing called map pricing, which we learned along the way because of this process, and hopefully I can teach you something here. This is, what does it stand for? Let me look it up real quick. I'll look on my phone. But basically what it is they cannot undersell you or any of your other drop shippers. So say you have a product, map pricing. Say you have a product of mud thumpins, and our base pricing for a t-shirt is $20. You cannot advertise that this shirt is $15 on your site. Now you can if Jim Bob happens to fall on your website and sees that a mud thumpin shirt is $15, that's fine. See, that's where it gets a little tricky. Minimum advertised price. That's what MAP pricing stands for. So you can offer our shirts for $15. You're not going to make any money, but if it's a way to get people to your site, then so be it. It's, like I said, an advertised cost. But you cannot advertise that you are selling our shirts for $15. It's unfair to us. And it's unfair to the other drop shippers who are really in it to make a profit. They're not using this as an advertising advertising gimmick to get people to their site. They actually do want to make money from this. So we end up having to set that up. Now you can they can offer the shirt for $25 with this much percent off, and it actually be $20. That's fine. And that's where you have to, write up a contract. Make sure you all understand where you stand, where they stand, what your goals are, what their goals are, and hopefully you can meet in the middle. But make sure you keep that in mind when you start to get companies selling your product or you selling other people's product, is the MAP pricing. So you can offer it however much you want. If they want to sell it in their store for $15, that's perfectly fine, but they cannot advertise that it's $15. And that's where you'll have to, just every once in a while go through and check their site and see if they retarget you. If you hopped on a shirt there and they re-advertise to you that this shirt's only $15, then you might need to be contacting your company. Okay, so the third way of drop shipping, which we have never done, it's a lot more complicated system. It's mainly for the bigger companies that do drop shipping, where it's almost fully automatic. Like, you actually don't even have to, you don't have to do a thing besides advertise that product if you want to sell it and make money. So Jim Bob comes to your site and orders a mud thumpin shirt, and it somehow is linked with our system, and it just does it for you. And then mud thumpin, of course, we have to do the work, but you, as the bike shop, don't have to do a thing. It's connected somehow in some system, which I have never done any research because we've never had to. But if Jim Bob orders a mud thumpin shirt, that system turns around and orders it straight from Mud Thumpin' without you having to even type it. The only thing you have to deal with, I guess, is the customer itself if there was ever an issue or if they had any questions about something. Alright, well, that pretty much concludes my class today about dropshipping. Let me put this image up one more time for you. Do a quick overview so hopefully you understand. So again, you are right here, number 1. You are the bike shop. You market Mud Thumpin' t-shirt. Jim Bob comes to your store and orders a t-shirt for $20. So 2 and 3. So Jim Bob comes to your store, your online store, orders a shirt for $20. You turn around log into your account on Muddumpin and order the shirt for $15, but put that customer's shipping address. Your customer receives the product. We ship the product directly to the customer without you having to deal with it. Now, let me add this. When we ship the product, you will be notified with the tracking number. So if you want to provide that to your customer, which a lot of customers appreciate just to know the status of an order, then when you get the email of the shipping status with the tracking number, then you can give that to your customer. If that's not something you want to deal with, that's fine. That's your, it's your site. You deal with it how you want. So easy as that. Hopefully you learned something. If you have any questions, again, you can always email us or hop on to our Facebook pages and message us through there. Hope you have a nice day. Thanks for joining.